Jessa Duggar Seewald has announced the birth of a new baby boy. On Monday, November 10th, reality TV star Kim Kardashian, 33, shared a video on YouTube where she talked about her preparations for her 33rd birthday and gave fans an update on her attempts to treat a rash that had developed on the head and body of her 3-month-old son Edward. Edward has a significant update. His entire body has developed a rash. Even though it looked like cradle cap, she explained, it was actually an itchy rash for some reason. And so, I made the decision about a week ago to go off of dairy, so I've not had dairy in about a week. He may have the same ailment as one of my other children, which worries me. Henry had the same rash, eczema, if you will, on his head, beneath his arms, and in every fold of his body. And all of his issues went away when I stopped giving him dairy when he was 4 months old. The mother of 6 went on. I sincerely hope that Edward is having the same issue. So I'm giving it a go. His skin is looking a lot clearer already, wrote Jessa. His head has greatly better, even if his torso still has some rash-like appearance. I really think the dairy issue could be the answer, but it's not fun. The Counting On star reflected on the challenges of living a dairy-free lifestyle, expressing that she loves milk in her coffee and wishes she could still eat ice cream for her birthday. She continued, however, by saying that her baby boy developing a rash is a very significant occurrence, making the sacrifice worthwhile. Being dairy-free can make dining out difficult since you're always asking yourself, is this really dairy-free? Was this covered with butter? Did they not notice? Jessa raised her voice. This isn't the most important thing ever, even though I don't have celiac disease or anything. But I agree that when your infant has a rash, it can be a little worrying. I can tell that it makes him uncomfortable. He wants a little itchy head. It's really depressing, she added. So we'll have to find somewhere to eat out for my birthday that will be dairy-free. Prior to her November 1st, 2014, wedding to Ben, the former star of 19 Kids and Counting was already thinking about having children. Back then, she told people that they both wanted a big family. Spurgeon, a boy, was born in November 2015, marking their first parenthood. Henry, their second son, was born in February 2017, and Ivy was born in May 2019. After a miscarriage in 2020, Jessa gave birth to her second child, Fern, in July 2021. With a noteworthy family update, reality star Jessa Duggar Seewald, who viewers will recognize from her roles on 19 Kids and Counting and its spin-off Counting On, has captured their attention once more. The famous person just shared a significant health update on her youngest child, Edward, affectionately known as Edward Seewald. After hearing this good news, many people are relieved and optimistic about the child's future. Fans have been eagerly following the Seewald family's journey. This update focuses on Edward's current health concerns and highlights the family's ongoing efforts to ensure his recovery. Jessa Duggar, who is well known for her candid family portraits and tearful social media posts, has been candid about the emotional roller coaster she and her husband Ben Seewald have experienced. They have had to learn how to manage their public personas and family life, which comes with its own set of challenges when raising a large family. However, the Seewald's health has always come first, and because of Jessa's candor with her fans, they feel as though they are riding along with the family through all of these highs and lows. The update reportedly brought relief to fans. When Jessa recently provided an update on the health of her little son, Edward, many of her fans and following were relieved. She announced on social media that Edward had some early health problems after he was born in May 2023. Although the details were not publicly disclosed, Edward's feeding issues and other neonatal challenges caused the family to be quite concerned. In her statement, Jessa expressed her gratitude to the medical professionals for their invaluable support during this time. In order to determine the cause of Edward's problems, the physicians had been keeping a careful eye on his health and performing a number of tests and examinations. Fortunately, after numerous rounds of therapy and care, the medical team had decided on a suitable approach. After being placed on a feeding schedule that had enabled him to begin to thrive, Edward's growth had at last resumed its normal trajectory, much to the delight of his loved ones. Jessa claimed that a weight had been taken off her shoulders after discovering that their son's medical issues were not as severe as they had initially believed. She continued by saying that she was quite relieved and grateful. Fans congratulated the young family on the wonderful news and praised Jessa for being so open about the difficult times she had experienced. They also left supportive remarks for the family. Baby Edward's health journey. The Seewald family began to worry about baby Edward's health when Jessa saw that he wasn't feeding as well as expected. Worrying about a newborn's latching and breastfeeding skills in the early days may be quite stressful, as any new parent knows. The situation was made even more challenging by the fact that Jessa and Ben were already dealing with personal challenges, and being in the spotlight added to their anxieties. Jessa assured her supporters that they were not alone in their challenges by being frank and forthright with them about it. Many parents who followed the Seewald family online offered support and shared their own struggles, creating a sense of community around their story. Eventually, the medical personnel discovered that Edward had a mild illness that prevented him from eating normally. People began to worry about his weight and growth as a result. Fortunately, with the right interventions and close observation, Edward's condition began to improve. As soon as he started eating healthily and became stronger, his parents were alarmed. In her update, Jessa also made it clear that the family's network of loved ones and medical experts had been invaluable in helping them get through this. Ben has been there for their son through thick and thin, she said, providing both practical and emotional support as they worked together to get the best outcome for him. Jessa continued by saying that her older children, who have a close relationship with their baby brother, had kept her occupied and comforted her during the difficult moments. A better understanding of the Seewald family tree. One of the most endearing aspects of Jessa Duggar Seewald's life is the way she portrays the close-knit relationship within her family. Jessa and Ben have established a strong family and place a high priority on maintaining their relationship and family values in spite of the many demands of motherhood. In her blogs, Jessa has discussed the importance of family relationships and the role that older children play in embracing younger siblings. Jessa and Ben learned the importance of leaning on each other and their family support system during Edward's health issues. As they grow their family, the couple is learning how to strike a balance between the demands of parenthood and the value of their relationship and faith. We recently received an update from Jessa regarding Edward's health, and she and Ben were cautious to balance his demands with those of their other kids. Because Jessa has done it so well, many people turn to her for guidance on how to manage the challenges of parenting a large family. Jessa has demonstrated in all of her pursuits that motherhood is the most important aspect of her life, and she does so with composure and determination. A group of individuals who have faith in your capabilities. On social media, Jessa shares both the good and bad aspects of her life, which makes her fans feel more connected to her and her family. By being forthright and honest about the challenges of parenthood, she creates a supportive group among her fans. Jessa's post on baby Edward's health report was inundated with supportive messages from fans who had followed her journey from the beginning. These people expressed relief and joy at hearing the good news regarding Edward's health and offered anecdotes from their own parenting experiences. Fans of the Seewalds have been an integral part of their story, always offering prayers, well wishes, and words of encouragement. Jessa's openness about her family's struggles with Edward's health demonstrates that even seemingly ideal families, like the Duggars, face difficulties. Nevertheless, the ties of religion and family enable them to endure hardship. Fans of Jessa cherish the sense of community she has created online and admire her for the way she handles her personal life. Getting ready for the future. A positive perspective. While Jessa Duggar Seewald shares her critical health report on baby Edward, fans are left feeling optimistic about the child's future. The Seewald family is looking forward to Edward's future progress now that his growth has stabilized and his feeding issues have been fixed. Every update Jessa sends demonstrates their dedication to one another and how their shared struggles have only made them stronger. Despite the fact that the journey with baby Edward is far from over, everyone who has followed the Seewalds over the years can find comfort in this health update. Viewers are eager to see Edward grow and change, and many will be touched by Jessa's courage and honesty in telling her family's story. The Seewalds are currently celebrating their victory and will always be grateful for the kindness and support of the community.